Jay, 2-0 win, clean sheet, you must be very happy with that.
Yeah, a lot happier than last week. Thought it was a good performance for large parts of it. Should have been probably out of sight first half, and even when they had 11 men, I think we had some real good chances, but typical of us really, not taking those and making it hard work a little bit for ourselves in the second half. But it is difficult sometimes with 10 when they go to 10 men. But like I say, there was good elements today. I was a lot more pleased with our work rate, our tempo, than obviously I was last week.
There's pressure, isn't there, when the opposition goes down to 10 men? Sort of the expectations high around the ground, do you think?
Yeah, we had it earlier in the season. I can't. Well, with us Chelmsford, but against Havant, I think it was here, and then teams sit in, and I think that day we waited right until last minute to got 2 late goals, and it's difficult. They obviously get people behind the ball like we did when we went to 10 against Chelmsford, and you have to break them down. But we created enough today. There was a lot of chances cleared off the line, blocks, and on other days we're out of sight. We couldn't do that today, and we had to keep grinding away. They had a little spell which, look, okay, they've hit the post, but I think any team in any game is always going to get that one opportunity, and we had to try and limit that, and thankfully that stayed out, and we've gone on and got the 3 points.
And a goal for Sutcliffe today, I think that might have been his first. Dabra was also involved in the second, whether that was an own goal or not, you must be pleased for them.
Pleased for Ethan. I know I think that's his first goal I've seen in football for a long time, and I believe Wimbledon are here watching him, so he put in a decent performance. I'm pleased for him. I think he's got back. The first game against Yeovil was tough for him, thrown back in after not playing for a while, but I think since then he's really got back to the levels we expected him. And Mo, I would give that to Mo. I know it's hit the crossbar, I think maybe hit their keeper and gone in, but he made countless runs today. His work rate and desire with Mo. We apologised to him in the week. I think last week he probably should have got on the pitch, and I love Mo. Look, even if Mo's having a bad game, what you can guarantee is that he's going to work his socks off, and I think that's what you can ask. The least you can ask the people, but he does that, and he made that run, and yeah, I'd give that goal to him.
And obviously he was playing more central today. Hines up further up on the pitch, and Jamie fielding. I think Dabra got man of the match, but it could have been any of those 3 in this game. Do you agree with me?
I probably would have gone Ryan Hansen if I'm really honest, and that's to take nothing away from Mo. Plan T high is something we've tried to do so many times this season. Every time one of them gets injured or something happens, so we haven't been able to. But I think they link up well there. As you say, they both had good games. Mo did, but for me, I thought Ryan Hansen for his home debut, full debut, coming in for the skipper, Waggy. I thought he was outstanding there. I thought he won his headers. He was really composed. His talking was good, and alongside Higo, it freed up Higo a little bit to be able to get on at times as well. So I was really pleased with that balance in there. So yeah, I'm not one for picking up man of the matches, but I did think that he had a very solid game.
Just going back to that red card in the first half, that was a second yellow for the player. There's a number of other yellows today. Did you think Eastbourne were quite late in their challenges today, and is that because they're fighting so hard? Yeah,
I thought there was a lot of late challenges. I thought the lad's first yellow was probably harsh. The second one's a yellow because of Nathan's about to get his shot off, and then Laurie has to go. But there were some other tackles that I think were a lot worse than what he got booked. But the ref seemed to let things go early on, and once they do that, it kind of sets the tone. If he gives a booking for the first late one, then maybe it doesn't happen after that. But I don't think that you can really argue too much about the sending off once he's already been booked. The second one is a booking, but. Look, I'm not saying they would do well, but they're committed, they wanted to, they worked hard, and they're, like you say, they're fighting for their lives.
And those challenges must be a bit nerve-wracking as well, especially with such a thin squad like you had today.
Yeah, to say the least. We certainly didn't really want to lose anyone extra today, but it's the way it was today, and everyone stepped up to the plate. We asked them, we worked hard this week at training. We went through a lot on Thursday night and asked a lot of the boys, and we kind of said to them, we need to get a win. We owed a performance to ourselves and to the club and supporters after last week's performance.
On those players missing, have you got any updates? So it's Greenwich, I think, Ben Swift, Junaid Mead, Lewis Gard, obviously Wagstaff was suspended, I believe.
Yeah, so Waggy's suspended for 2 games. Jordan, illness, pulled out this morning. Gardy, knee problem.
Is that long term?
I don't think so. I think now with a week's rest, hopefully he'll be okay to be involved next week.
Okay.
Ben Swift is starting to push on his rehab, which is really positive. See him out before the game, kicking balls and stuff. So that's a real positive for us. Junaid Mead, a knee problem. He's supposed to be going off international duty this month, but I suppose it'll be touch and go with him. And is that it?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah. So listen, you're talking 5 or 6 players when there's a good chunk of them when they're fit. They start games, so it shows you how thin we were today. But like I say, everyone stepped up and put in a shift.
And a couple of tough away games coming up. I think it's Havant first, then Abley next. What do you make of the 2 of those?
Difficult games, 2 different sort of games. Saturday, Monday's not ideal. We're not used to that. Havant fighting for their lives. They got a great win. Was it a win today? Yeah, I think they beat Hemel, so it's a great win for them. And so look, if you look at their squad on paper, it's a very good squad, and I think the majority of people will agree they probably shouldn't be where they are, but we have to go down there and be professional. And then Averley on the Monday night having a great first season in the league and trying to still get in the playoffs. So 2 different games, but both will be real tough encounters.
Final word, 1,185 spectators here today. That must be pleasing for you. The average must be way up on last season and previous years.
It's brilliant. Yeah, it's brilliant. And to be honest, like I said, I wasn't happy with last week's performance. I thought it was poor, and we said we need to go out and get a result for the supporters. We owed them one, and I'm glad we did. I would have liked a few more goals, but I think they can see that we're still trying to move in the right direction. And today, hopefully, we can now build on that, and we can keep getting people coming through the turnstiles.
Jay, thanks for talking to us.
Brilliant. Thank you.